Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everyone. Today we are finishing up our mole extravaganza series and making a mole skillet pie with greens. Now the greens we're using are collard greens. You can use any greens you want, kale, spinach, chard, whatever floats your boat. So as always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. All right, mole skillet pie does require mole, so if you've never made it before, you can view how to do that in one of our previous videos right up there. We have some simmering away on the stove right now. So the next thing we're gonna do is prepare our greens. Whatever you have, just give them a good rinse, and we're gonna make sure that they are finely chopped. You need a half a pound. Now we want to steam these until tender. While our collard is steaming, we're going to grab a yellow onion and a small carrot and dice them. All right, our collard is soft. So we're gonna put this in a large bowl. Let's check in on our mole. Needs to be heated up just a little bit more. All right, now the fun part. You're gonna grab a cast iron skillet, and if you don't have one of these, you can grab any skillet, and then we're gonna end up just putting it into a deep casserole dish. But we're gonna preheat this on a medium heat. Now while we're preheating our cast iron skillet, go ahead and preheat your oven as well to 400 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and throw in our grapeseed or peanut oil along with our onions. We're gonna cook this for about 5 minutes. Okay, time to add our carrot. And we want to saute this for 5 to 6 minutes until the onions start getting a nice golden brown color and everything's nice and tender. Fun fact! Although there are many different colors of carrots like purple, red, white, and yellow, it's widely believed that the orange carrot became popular through selective breeding by the Dutch in order to honor the House of Orange, the Dutch royal family. Beta-carotene is what gives carrots their orange color, which then turns to vitamin A in our bodies. But how you eat carrots does make a nutritional difference. Raw carrots release around 3% of their beta-carotene, while cooked carrots release up to 40%. And if you've never seen a carrot seed before, they are harvested from their flowering stalks and are tiny enough that 2,000 can fit into a single teaspoon. All right, while that's finishing up, let's grab a can of black beans, drain it, rinse it, and throw it in our bowl with our steamed greens. Now also, you can use whatever beans you want to, black, pinto, white beans, whatever you feel. All right, we are going to transfer this very carefully because it's super hot to our large bowl. All right, and to this, we're gonna add 1 cup of our mole sauce. And if we need to, we'll add up to a half a cup more if it seems too dry. Now, this isn't terribly dry, but I am gonna add a little bit more because it's gonna be cooking in this skillet. All right, I think that is good. Now, for the topping of our skillet, we haven't mentioned, but it's gonna be a cornbread topping. So get excited if you like cornbread. All right, so let's start on that. We're gonna grab a cup of soy or rice milk, and we're gonna add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now, we're gonna combine this and set it off to the side. You're gonna grab your cornbread bowl, and in that we're gonna place our 3 tablespoons of peanut oil or canola oil, and then we're gonna beat in our soy milk mixture. All right, I think we're good beat. And to that we're gonna add our whole wheat pastry flour, cornmeal, and sugar, along with our baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Now we're gonna mix this until it's just mixed together. So you don't wanna over mix it. We just wanna make sure it's all combined. Probably shouldn't have used a whisk. All right, looking good. All right, now we're gonna take our bean and green mixture, throw it back in our skillet. And then we're gonna add our cornbread topping, smooth that out as well. And we are gonna top it with some sesame seeds. Sounds weird, but it is optional. And into the oven it goes to bake for 30 to 35 minutes. All right, it's been almost 30 minutes and it's looking nice and golden, so I don't want to leave it in there too long. I don't want it to burn. So we're gonna bring it out. Oh yeah. Looks nice and golden. Bubbly too. All right, I have no idea how you're really supposed to serve this. It says slice, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like a pizza type thing or what. Let's try it. All right, so it was actually easier than I thought it was gonna be to take it out. And you're supposed to, you know, add a little bit of mole on top, so that's what we did. I'm gonna try it without the additional mole. I just wanna try a little bit of everything. I like it. You know, it has that mole, so it's a little bit spicy, a little bit. All the flavors really work well together. I do wanna try just some of this cornbread. I'm not usually a huge cornbread fan. It's a nice topping, it's a nice crust. It's not overly cornbready to me, so I'm good. I'm more of a fan of this than I thought I was gonna be at first. It's like a really nice hearty supper. When I think of supper when I think of this because of the skillet. I like it, it's good. I have to say, if you're not a huge fan of the mole, if you've tried it before and you're not a huge fan, Luke isn't, I think he would like this, and he's gonna try it. So, this is a really good meal. And I don't know about you, but looking at this makes me feel like we should be eating it over like a campfire under the stars, you know, after we've been traversing the plains of the West, pioneering and such. That's what it reminds me of. Just like kind of a old style, just good home cooked meal. Every additional bite that I eat, I become more of a fan. All right, y'all. I hope you liked what you saw today. This was kind of fun to make, and you know, it looks cool. Make it. Hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. I'll see y'all next time. And while our kale is steaming, not kale, it's collard. Beta carotene is what gives oranges. Beta carotene is what gives carrots their orange. Almost said flavor. Tastes like orange.